If you look at the NASDAQ composite, many are going to argue that it has been the epicenter of the recent downturn. If you're looking for the most oversold of those major U.S. indices, it would be the NASDAQ composite, the NASDAQ 100. So let's put some numbers to, Joe, what you were talking about in terms of that tech wreck that we're talking about. And we're going to do it in percentage terms and in billions of dollars in market cap loss, just so you can kind of see that juxtaposition. Facebook, already 40% below its record high levels back to July 25. That's $250 billion in lost market value. And for perspective, that's roughly the size of Wells Fargo disappearing from Facebook's market value. Amazon, a quarter of its value lost since its highs back on September 4th. That's around $255 billion in lost market value. That's roughly the size of Pfizer disappearing from Amazon shares. Apple right now down about 20% since its record high October 3rd. That equals around $222 billion in lost market value. That's roughly the size of Randall Stephenson's AT&T disappearing from that market cap as well. Alphabet, the parent company of Google, 20% below its record high, July 27th. $155 billion in lost market value. That's roughly the size of Citigroup disappearing. And then Netflix down over 30%. It's the smallest of the FAANGs. $63 billion in lost market value means that it's roughly the size of Kraft Heinz that's disappeared. Now, it's not just been these are important. These are the real momentum drivers because of a market value perspective. They have the heaviest weightings. But check out some of these other momentum names as well that played out in yesterday's session. By the way, $945 billion in lost market value, roughly the size of Apple near its peak levels. Check out these names. NVIDIA, 51% down. Align Technologies, 49% down. Square, 38% down. Salesforce on the cloud side of things, 25% down. Adobe, 21%. These other momentum stocks feeling the pain as well. So Becky, technology, communication services, very much at the heart of what's going on. We'll see if those go on shopping lists for investors anytime soon. Back over to you.
Stop. If we just don't talk about it, wouldn't it be better, Dom? Or, I mean, you just
whistling past the
one after another, you just kept piling on. Stop.
I would take maybe the ostrich approach is the right way. We can just kind of bury our head in the sand.
No, we need to know. We're on a need-to-know basis. We need to know. As you said, what did you say about NVIDIA?
NVIDIA has now lost about 50% of its market value since its highs. Half its market value gone. Remember, this was one of the top performing stocks in the S&P 500 overall over the last 2 to 3 years.